Part 78 of the A24 Binge. The Moment is a mockumentary about Charli XCX during her Brat tour. If she was making creative decisions, they were absolutely in the wrong. Before I get to this review, leave for more film content. I was excited to see this movie because I am a fan of Charli XCX's music. I love the album Brat. I think it's one of the best albums she's done. And the fact that this is an A24 film that is being distributed by it, while also making her the story writer of this film, really had my curiosity. Which I think she did a great job in the main role as herself, that you could definitely tell she's putting a lot of effort into this performance that's a little bit of a different version of herself, that she actually quote herself saying that she's playing a little bit of a hell version of herself. Alexander Skarsgård is also very solid in the role as well, where he has a little bit of an antagonistic attitude towards the whole situation that was a little uncomfortable in some matters, while also making the character also funny in some aspects. Throughout the movie, it does dive into the process of trying to make the Brat summer go as long as it could, but it does lead into that question that with every other trend, when does it end? Because nothing lasts forever and it needs to come to a close. Which I think that this mockumentary does an interesting approach of diving into it with such crazy stylization of the font text, all this colorful lights that maybe will be a little unnerving for people, which makes it feel rightfully divisive of that creative choice, but I was honestly with it just because it definitely gives a very interesting and different touch to this genre that really makes it feel refreshing. The humor is not bad, although I will say it's not quite as funny as I want it to be. And the movie does get very tense at points that I was having a little bit of anxiety just watching this unfold itself with so many creative choices that really come in full circle. Which I have to give thanks to HD Cook's soundtrack contribution to the movie that really gives that anxiety feeling. Although I will say that with the runtime being as long as it is, it definitely felt a little bit too exhausting at times. I feel like it would have been better if it was shortened out. Especially when the satire itself doesn't quite have that huge of a bite that I wanted to have. But other than that, The Moment is such a great film that it was really cool to see Charli XCX do something for the story and also the acting department, where there's a lot of promise aspects going on to it that I definitely would love to see more Charli XCX in the near future when it comes to movies. I give this film an 8 out of 10. If you like this review, leave a like, favorite, and follow more film review content.